Hey guys, this is Anthony Fritchley here, and this is a message for Jordan's Media Corps 2000 and Nate the Game Media 2006. If you're watching this, I have something to say for you. But this time, this message video, I really need your help from my YouTube channel because this is something terrible about my YouTube channel. Besides, it has nothing to do with my account, it has to do with other YouTubers. It has nothing to do with my YouTube channel. It has nothing to do with my videos or my videos on my YouTube channel. It has to do with, like you hate Dan Sobel, for example, or Amanda Cartwright nowadays. Guys, I just really need your help, Jordan and Nate. For some reason, you probably noticed, but in case you're wondering, Jordan, I did a pretty good job. I did have a right to cut ties Dan Sobel, including Amanda Cartwright. Well, I kind of do hate Dan Sobel. In case you're wondering why I hate Dan Sobel, Amanda Cartwright. Well, before I'll tell you about the other YouTubers, about the sad news part. What the good news is, here's the good news of what I did. The good news is, you guys, I did cut ties Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartwright. You probably already know I cut ties it. Well, actually, the reasons why I did that is because some of the YouTubers have bashed my opinions, which, yeah, I don't know why. Because a lot of the YouTubers have bashed my opinions on Dan Sobel, Amanda Cartwright, including CoComelon. I can't believe this. Well, actually, I don't. Actually, right now, I really don't mind hating Dan Sobel. I probably pretend I'm Squidward and I'm pretending I'm Squidward from SpongeBob. Yippee! Like Squidward from SpongeBob doesn't want SpongeBob anymore. He'll be very happy. He likes to celebrate with no SpongeBob Patrick. And pretend that Dan Sobel is Patrick or SpongeBob Patrick, for example. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I really don't mind. Actually, I don't mind that his channel was gone, but except I kind of do hate Dan Sobel. Reason why I hate it is because because other YouTubers have bashed my opinions. Well, that's what I did mostly, but that's what I did the most. And the reason why I cut Nate and Jordan, the reason why I cut ties Dan Sobel is because some of the YouTubers have bashed couldn't handle my opinions on Dan Sobel. And I don't want to get in a lot of trouble. I'm afraid supporting Dan Sobel is getting other YouTubers, getting you a lot of trouble if you like Dan Sobel. And if you're watching this, if I did like Dan Sobel, thank you for not cutting tiesing me. Better than Brendan Pippin or Andy Ho. You're a lot better than Andy Ho. Even though I'm neutral to Andy Ho, right now I'm only just neutral to other YouTubers who cut ties me. I do like Brendan's Movie Collector. The only thing I like about him nowadays is just he likes to do some VHS collecting and stuff like that. But sadly, even though I did, and for some reason, Brendan Pippin, back in July 30th of 2024, Brendan Pippin had blocked me and unsubscribed to my channel. The reasons why they did that is because I have some bad news for you. Guys, you're not going to believe this, Jordan. I can't believe this. This is kind of like a bad news video. I'm kind of like Brandon's Movie Collector now. You're not going to believe this, Jordan. I cannot stand other YouTubers cutting ties me. I don't want everybody hates me. The reasons why Brendan Pippin and Andy Ho and Ryan Goodwin and the other YouTubers, including Diego Hernandez Romero, cut ties me and blocking me on my channel is because I just supporting and liking Dan Sobel. Even though he just told me I like him him for no reason, but actually there is a reason why. It's actually because I prefer he likes to do some, because of his letter, because he likes Blue's Clues, or his Blue's Clues letter segments. And also hold on. And also for Dan Sobel, I like the reason. I guess and I'll tell you the reasons. I pretend I like Dan Sobel, okay? And if you're watching this, pretend I like Dan Sobel. I don't. Even though I hate Dan Sobel, I'll pretend I like Dan Sobel. The reasons why I like Dan Sobel is because I used to like him. Reason why I used to like Dan Sobel is because of his Blue's Clues letter segments. I didn't do it just because. Well, Brandon Pippin said that he likes it. I like him for no reason, but I do have a reasons why. Because of his Blue's Clues stuff, and I don't want Dan Sobel to hate me back then. But nowadays, I'm fine if he hates me. If Dan Sobel hates me, that's fine. Back in December of 2024, I couldn't stand Dan Sobel hating me. Even though I gotta say that Dan Sobel is a worse YouTuber. It's a good thing I did a rant or a statement on Dan Sobel. And I already did cut ties with Dan Sobel nowadays. I just want other people to be happy, but it's especially Ryan Sylvia was proud of me, except I think he does hate me still. I think because I still like Amanda Cartwright. Because I think I still like Amanda Cartwright. Until I cut ties with Amanda Cartwright since June of 2025. Nowadays, since I start hating him since, well, I start cutting ties with Dan Sobel recently. Since, I start cutting ties with Dan Sobel recently. Since April 7th of 2025. Because I don't want to get in trouble. The reason why I cut ties is because I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't want to be a bad YouTuber anyways. Because I'm not a pedophile, or I am not a pedophile. I'm really innocent. I hope you're not going to hate me, Jordan or Nate. Please do not hate me if you're watching this. Because I just want to let you know, it's actually a terrible news thing. Mostly this message video is about the bad news video. And I have some bad news for, I just wish, and Jordan, I just need your help, Jordan. Jordan, if you're watching this, I really need your help. Well, actually, hold on, before I said that, nowadays I hate him, Dan Sobel. But unfortunately, Brandon Pippin, Ryan Goodwin, Brandon Pippin, or some other YouTubers, or Andy Ho, he told me I said no position terms. I got a feeling that no positioning, I think they still hates me. I think they still hates me for no reason this time. Mostly they hate me because I like Dan Sobel, but I'm afraid it's too late forever. That's why Brandon Pippin said about Red Alert about Dan Sobel the pedophile. If you're friends with Dan Sobel and liking it, I will block you. You'll be blocked and you'll be banned from Brandon Pippin's YouTube channel for good. Yeah. No joke, you guys. This is not a joke, Jordan. I'm not sure. You might have seen that video before. I'm afraid Brandon Pippin, Diego Hernandez Romero hates me for good. Oh, man. I don't think Brandon Pippin likes me still. I can't stand Brandon Pippin hating me. Okay, Joe? But do you know what I like? What I prefer most of all? Number one is Ryan Goodwin. I like Ryan Goodwin mostly. I think what I want to be friends with Ryan Goodwin most of all is Ryan Goodwin most. This is what I prefer is Ryan. I really love Ryan Goodwin so much. I really like him because he loves to do some VHS review and he likes to do request videos. No, he likes to do request videos as long. Yeah. Actually, I do like the movie corner. My favorite movie corner thing that I like is Ryan Goodwin. Also known as Ryan Goodwin's movie corner, Jordan. Jordan, I just really need your help. Can you tell Brendan Pippin if I could like him? I could like him because right now I hate Brendan. No. I now hate Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartwright. I have no opinion on those YouTubers. Especially, I kind of do hate CoComelon, but I just have no opinion on CoComelon. I don't think I'm ready to like. I mean, I am new. I don't mind seeing CoComelon in my opinion. I just have no choice for hating that show. Because a lot of people bash my opinions on Dan Sobel, CoComelon, and Amanda Cartwright. Those are the three things. One is the TV show, and the other two are the YouTube users I know who won't handle my opinions. Or some other YouTubers like Kellen Anderson. And Jordan, if you're watching this, the reason why I cut ties Dan Sobel, Jordan and Nate, if you're watching this message video, the reason why I cut ties Dan Sobel recently is because the reason why I did that is because some YouTubers had bashed my opinions, like Ryan Sylvia. A lot of YouTubers will not handle my opinion on Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartwright, and they bashed my opinions on that, so yeah. And also, the reason why I cut ties Amanda Cartwright is because I think most of all, Ryan Sylvia will not handle my opinion on Amanda Cartwright, because I know, so that's why I had to cut ties Amanda Cartwright, in case you're wondering, Nate. I didn't want to do that, but I had to do it anyways. I didn't want to hate Dan Sobel, Amanda, but I just have to do it anyways. Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed hating. I really don't mind hating Dan Sobel, except the letter segments. The only thing I prefer to Dan Sobel, one thing I only prefer, is he made a letter segment for me. I hate Dan Sobel except I don't hate him for everything. I mean, I really prefer he likes to do his Blue's Clues letter segments or taste test videos, and I know he did a pretty good job making a letter segment for me back in 2021 and 2022. In case you're wondering, Jordan and Nate. Oh, Jordan, I wonder if you can make a letter segment for me, because I do have a Blue's Clues letter segment, Jordan. You probably already know now I do have my Blue's Clues letter segment, but Jordan, in case you were wondering, I do have my Blue's Clues letter segments playlist. In case you were wondering, I do have my Blue's Clues letter segment series like you do, Jordan and Nate. It's not a letter for you, actually. It's a message video. Mostly this video is actually, I just really need your help about this. The reason why, because there's something terrible happening. And for some reason, Brendan Pippin, Ryan Goodwin, Andy Ho, and Ryan Sylvia, and the rest of the users couldn't have bashed my opinions on Dan Sobel, Amanda Cartwright, or CoComelon. I kind of had no opinions. I hate those YouTube users. I don't know about CoComelon. Or maybe Amanda Cartwright, but mostly I think I hate them mostly was Eric Payton and Dan Sobel. But for some reason, Brendan Pippin, Andy Ho told me, or Brendan Harrison said that I have no position on hating Amanda Cartwright and Dan Sobel. And Jordan, if you're watching this, do you know what no position means? I have no idea. Does that have to do with since I hate him, and I think it has to do with since I did finally hate him, and I think they I did like Dan Soul. I did hate Dan Soul, and they still hate me. Maybe that's why they told me I have no position. I don't know what it means. I don't understand, guys. I did tell what does that means, but they didn't respond to me. I think they still blocked me for good. Now I can't believe it. I can't be able to do anything on Ryan Goodwin's Movie Quarters YouTube channel. I love to be doing the stuff from Ryan Goodwin's. I really miss being friends with Ryan Goodwin. I wish Ryan Goodwin would be friends with me again, but he hates me. Ryan Goodwin hates me. I really want to be with Ryan Goodwin. I want to be friends with Ryan Goodwin. So bad. Now, I always want Ryan Goodwin to like me again. I really miss being friends with Ryan. I wish Ryan Goodwin was friends with me. Well, I don't really need if Brendan Pippin. I don't mind Brendan Pippin likes me again, but most of all I want. Can you tell Ryan? I need your help, Jordan. Can you tell me either Brendan Pippin mostly? Can you tell Ryan Goodwin, also known as Ryan Goodwin's Movie Corner, that I already hate Amanda Cartwright and Dan Sobel. I kind of do hate Amanda Cartwright, but I had no opinion on her. I do hate Amanda Cartwright, except some of the things I prefer. Disney princesses, VHS and DVD collecting. I don't care if she likes Baby Alive dolls, but she has no rights to like CoComelon. Or what else? She loves Disney princesses, or Barbie and Gabby's Dollhouse and stuff like that. And she does love collect a lot of toys, but I only hate Amanda Cartwright because a lot of YouTubers criticizing me, and Amanda Cartwright was using the bathroom. I do realize the reason why. I do understand why Dan Soul did terrible things because he was screaming at Devin Osborne being the social media guy, and that's why I had to make the statement or rant on that YouTuber. And nowadays I did do a rant on Amanda Cartwright, Dan Sobel. So yeah. Oh man, Nate, please don't hate me. I already did a rant on Dan Sobel. I'm very sorry, Nate. You did say I wasn't going to do a rant, but I did do a rant on Dan Sobel. Jordan did a rant on Dan Sobel as well. I already did a rant on Dan Sobel. Please don't be disappointed, Nate. I hope you'll be fine with that. Please do not hate me if I did a rant on Dan Sobel. Because even though you did say in the message video, please don't do that. But I did do a rant on Dan Sobel. Hate me. Please do not hate me. I'm kind of a naughty person, in case you were wondering. If I were you, Nate, please do not. I already did a rant on Dan Sobel, and yes, I did do a statement and a rant on Dan Sobel and Amanda Cartwright. Yeah. And Nate, if you're watching this, I might have to cut ties that YouTuber name who's being doing bad things to you out of you, Nate. I will have to do that, Nate. I can't remember his name, but Nate, if you're watching this. And Jordan, if you're watching this, I really wish that Brendan Pippin, Ryan Goodwin, and the other users like me again. But it's a good thing that Ryan Sylvia now likes me again. That's a good thing. I think the reason why he hates me, Ryan Sylvia likes me again, I think is because I cut ties Amanda Cartwright, Dan Sobel, and some other YouTubers for some reason. I kind of have no opinion on Kellen Anderson. Because, I know you hate Kellen Anderson, Jordan, but I'm afraid I have no right to like Kellen Anderson. I wish they'll handle my opinion on Kellen Anderson as well. But yeah. But if I did like Kellen Anderson, I only prefer she likes VHS rips and full videos. So yeah. I don't know what else I gotta say with this video. If there's anything missing, I'll have to make another video. So yeah. So Jordan, if you're watching this, The reasons why, for some reason, Brandon Pippin hates me. I can't stand a lot of YouTubers cutting me. Can you tell Diego Hernandez Romero to like me again? I wish he'll be friends with me again. He used to be friends with me until he found out when Brandon Pippin blocked me. He has to hate me as well. Yeah, this is true, you guys. Diego Hernandez Romero hates me this time. He cut-ties me this time. Brandon Pippin hates me, including Ryan Goodwin. Yeah, I think Eddie Ho used to like me after I hated him the first time, but now he hates me again. I think Andy Ho doesn't like me either. He said I have no position on liking Dan Sobel. On hating Dan Sobel. Even though I did cut ties, I think Brandon Pippin already know I did hate cut. He didn't say I did a good job from hating Dan Sobel, but nowadays he told me I have no positioning because I'm afraid it's too late forever. I don't know what to do, Jordan. I don't know what else to do. I really want Ryan Goodwin. Most of all, I want Ryan Goodwin to like me again because I like his YouTube channel. I think he is the best YouTuber ever. I know you could not handle their opinions on Dan Sobel or CoComelon. Because I know Brandon Pippin said, if you guys like CoComelon, I cannot handle your opinions. That means they're going to bash their opinions on CoComelon. I think you've probably seen that before, Jordan. I really hate when that happens, Jordan. I'm fine if I see other people like CoComelon who are innocent. I can handle their opinions if I do hate that show. I don't know. I don't know if I hate CoComelon. I kind of don't like CoComelon a little bit. Well, if I did like CoComelon, well, kind of. It depends. It depends in my opinion on CoComelon. I don't mind. I do like the Old McDonald song, CoComelon, but yeah, I don't know why they won't. I couldn't believe they couldn't handle their opinion on Dan Sobel. I do realize they decide that Dan Sobel a pedophile. Reason why they decided to bash their opinions on Dan Sobel instead of handle their opinions, since they found out when Dan Sobel was changing his pajamas in front of the kids on TikTok. That's the reasons why they decided to bash people's opinions, because they called Dan Sobel a pedophile. Yeah. The reason why they bashed my opinions and cutting me, since they found out, since Dan Sobel was changing his pajamas in front of the kids on TikTok. If he didn't change his pajamas in front of the kids on TikTok, he will never bash my opinions on. Brandon Pippin will never bash my opinions. But this time they used to handle other people's opinions since they start hating Dan Sobel, since Brandon Pippin hates, or Anthony Craig hates him, or Ryan Goodwin hates him since September of 2022, after he screamed at Devin Osborne, or Vinny the social media guy. Yeah, that's when Brandon Pippin starts hating Dan Sobel, right after he screamed. But you started criticizing Dan Sobel for Jordan since January of this year, 2025. I started criticizing him recently since April. I started criticizing him recently since this year. I didn't hate him, but I did saw Brandon Pippin screaming since September 2022, but I just felt a little bad to him. Yeah. I just don't like what Dan Sobel does but I only prefer, if I did like him, I only prefer his letter segments, Jordan. I was just want to let you know. And Jordan, if you're watching this, sadly Brandon Pippin and Ryan Goodwin doesn't like me. That's why it's a good thing I did not make a birthday message for Diego Hernandez Romero. I had to forget it because I believe he hates me still. I didn't want to make a birthday message. I probably don't want to make any more birthday message shoutouts to good for. I'm afraid he thinks I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm afraid apologies will not be accepted on me. If I did, I don't think I did make an apology message for Brandon Pippen. I don't think he watches this because I think he has to ignore me. Yeah. Can you tell Brandon Pippen, Andy Ho, Ryan Goodwin, since I am not, in case you're wondering, I'm not a bad YouTuber. I am not a pedophile or man-child. I'm really innocent. I am better than Dan Sobel and Matt Cartret. I don't really do a lot of bad stuff. Well, I know and it's a good thing you don't do swear words, Jordan. I don't usually do swear words. I kind of do hate Amanda Cartwright, except she likes Disney princesses or some girly stuff or all kinds of fun stuff she likes to do, or drawing stuff. And I do hate Dan Sobel, except he made a letter segment for me. Nowadays, I only prefer he made a letter segment for me or his taste test videos. I guess the only reasons why I like Dan Sobel before I cut-ties him is because of his Blue's Clues letter segments, taste test videos, and also TV show reviews and movie reviews and all kinds of stuff. And all story time, nursery rhymes. And yes, he does like to do some fun kid stuff. He likes pretending like a young man, like playing guitar, happy. And yes, he loves doing some entertaining stuff. If I did like Dan Sobel, I only prefer his entertaining stuff better than inappropriate bad stuff, better than his middle finger, people shoving his middle finger or swearing. And I know, Nate, you do swear. I know you do swear words, Nate, but not me. I don't want to do swear words, anything but swearing. I want to do it even better. If I were going to live stream you, Nate, I'm going to do something even better, Nate. Better than a lot of YouTubers. I don't want to do swear words. I know you allow swearing is welcome, but I don't want to do that, Nate. I'm just not ready. I prefer something else. I don't know if I might do. So yeah, I usually do my YouTube channel appropriately, but if I do some inappropriate stuff, I only do it a little bit, not much, not like private parts, but or porn or anything. I meant like, or maybe some like videos, somebody else videos with swearing that's on my YouTube channel. That's fine. I did upload Mad TV, or I did upload some of my Simpsons stuff on my YouTube channel, like the intro or something like that. I'm not sure if you like The Simpsons, Jordan, or in case you're wondering, and yes, I do like The Simpsons. I just have no choice for hating CoComelon. In case you're wondering, Jordan, the reason why I kind of do hate CoComelon, well, I kind of feel like I can't stand hating now. I really hate it when that happens. Well, I really wish other YouTubers will handle my opinion on CoComelon. I wish they'll handle other people's opinion on CoComelon, Jordan. I really wish. Maybe next time make another message video. I wonder if you could make a letter segment for me about showing your Thomas DVDs. How about you could show me my Thomas DVDs, or do whatever you want on when you made a letter segment for me, or show me a Cookie Monster Pac-Man Ghost. Oh, Nay, if you're watching this, I did make more letter segments. In case you were wondering, Nay, I forgot to mention. So yeah, I just want to let you know about terrible news. I don't know what else I gotta explain, Jordan. It's actually an explaining message to Jordan and Nate. So the reason why I cut ties Dan Sobel, Nate and Jordan, is because I don't want to get in trouble. So is Amanda Cartwright. And including CoComelon. But for some reason, I wish Brandon Pippen and Ryan Goodwin would like me again. I really want Ryan Goodwin to like me. I already cut ties-ing Dan Sobel, Amanda Cartwright, but for some reason he said I have no precision on Dan Sobel, Amanda Cartwright. I think it's because he hates me. Even though I did even though he already knows I like him again. So yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for a message video. In case you're wondering, it could record for 3 minutes. That's all I gotta say for a message video for you, Jordan Nate. So yeah, end of message. Peace out. Bye.